Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about Blue Prism Learning Edition. Blue Prism Learning Edition is a locally installed limited software provided by the Blue Prism for the use of 180 days. By using the Learning Edition, you will have an opportunity to learn how to automate the various business process using your own digital worker and become the part of the Blue Prism community. Prior to the release of this Learning Edition and free trial, Blue Prism software was only available through the partner portals, and the general public have do not have any access on how to get this learning edition installed on your local machine. Let's have a quickly look on what this learning edition provide you. So learning editions provide you a full-fledged Blue Prism connected RPA tool for 180 days. You'll be able to create 5 number of processes. You'll be also able to access the labs, documentations, Learning University to understand in more detail about the Blue Prism tool. This free trial of its connected RPA platform is designed in such a way that you can quickly start your deployment to learn the benefit of the digital workforce. You'll be able to do a quick POC or learn a Blue Prism by own, but also medium or small organizations to run a training need and do a quick comparison between the various tools. So say for example, your company is trying to leverage the various platforms available in a market and wanted to do a quick comparison between the different tools. So it's a best suited free trial by using which you can train your employees and you can also get to know how this exactly works. As a part of this offer, under standard contract, you will get a fully functional Blue Prism instance on your local machine. The only limitation would be you will be only able to create the 5 number of processes and maximum 2 number of sessions are allowed. As I told you earlier, trial user will have access to the resources, tutorials and the training material that will help you to get to know more about the work use, what are the automation possibilities through the Blue Prism platform. There is also a different variant of Blue Prism which is being offered through the Microsoft Azure portal, and then you can also get a free trial version of Blue Prism on Microsoft Azure. I have covered that in the previous video. So now let's look at how we can get this learning edition and get hands-on on a Blue Prism tool. Let me move to the next slide, which talks about what are the steps that we need to perform for getting this learning edition. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to go on Blue Prism Digital Exchange or a portal to create an account. You need to create an account there and request a free or learning edition, and you will be getting a license delivered on your email that could be used to activate your software. So the first step that you need to do is you need to go to portal.blueprism.com and you need to register there. Once you register, you will receive an email. That email will contain nothing but a link to reset your password. Once you reset the password and fill some required information like what's your company name, your profile details and all those, you'll be able to reset your password and you need to log in again to request a free trial. So once you are done with setting up your password and logged on again on the portal, you'll be able to request for the free trial. Once you request for the free trial, again you will get an email which contains the licenses and also the link of the software. You can also download this Learning Edition software from the portal directly, but you won't have the licenses. So you can wait for the email that received from the Blue Prism portal to get the licenses. And once you receive the licenses and the downloaded software, you'll be able to install it pretty quickly and easy because the steps are really easy. So let's see how we can do that. I'll move back to my email address. I'll show you when I requested what email I have received, and then I also show you how to get the email which contains the license file which is required for Blue Prism Learning Edition and the link to download the software. So let's move. I'll quickly jump to my desktop and then I'll show you the different part of this tutorial. So here I go. So the first thing that I would like to talk here about is Blue Prism provide two kinds of trials that you can access through this trial link, right? And these two trials are different in terms of their options. So when I say what different options they have is, one is a try that is basically an enterprise edition free trial which can be used up to 30 days. You'll be able to create number of processes which is 15, but when you go for a learning edition which we are trying to install today will be of 5 processes. That's the difference. So you can see here you are getting 15 number of processes created in a free trial, which is a try edition, and you will be able to create only 5 processes when you go for a learn edition. But the difference is you are getting this software license for 180 days, which is more than enough to play around the tool and experience or do some sort of automation for your daily tasks, right? So that's here. You can request it from here. When you click it, a new pop-up window will appear, and there you need to request for. So let me quickly show you how it goes. So when you first create an email account with the Blue Prism, you will get this email address which contains the link to reset the password. And once you reset the password, you will be getting a different email which contains three things. One is the license file that is required for activating your software, which is learning edition, right? And then you will also get some read okay to read kind of you know guide which talks about what you can do, what you can't do with this software and all those things. You're also getting a quick starter guide of 6.7, but we in this example we are going to work with 6.8, but still this documentation is valid because there is no changes between 6.7 and 6.8. All right, and then you will have a link to download this software, right? So when you click here, you will land up into this page, this page, and here is a click button. When you click it, you will download the software. So it will start downloading it. So, and once this software gets downloaded, it's a pretty easy. For the sake of simplicity, I am saving it on a desktop. I'm clicking no, and it's 160 MB download, so it will take a couple of seconds to get download. And once it get downloaded, we'll start installing this and we'll configure the software license that we have received on email, right? Okay, so here it's got downloaded. Let me click on this. It will open standard installer, which is Windows installer, right? Okay, and then you need to click on get started. Once you click get started, you need to read through this license agreement document which talks about what you can do and what you can't do with this software. So I'll simply click on this. I'll click on next. Then you will have two options here. One is advanced install, another one is a basic a default install. So we are not going to change anything here. We'll simply select whatever the default location it is. The one thing that you need to remember here is for installing this software you need an administrative privilege on the box or on the laptop or on the desktop you are running on, because it requires certain file needs to be copied in a C drive. So I have got the administrator privilege, so I'll click here on install and will start copying the files which are required to running the Blue Prism tool. It will take a couple of minutes before it's get fully installed, but let me tell you while it is installing it what exactly it does. So Blue Prism software works on a client and server architecture, and it also works with the SQL server in a background. So it has to install a local SQL server for saving all the data of the tool. Here you can see that this installation has stopped because the Chrome need to be closed before this installation, and I was using the Chrome. So I'll quickly close the Chrome and give a retry, so it will continue from there. All right, because it installed a couple of extensions to automate application using Chrome, automate application using browsers, and it was installing those extensions, and that's the reason it required Chrome to be closed. Okay, so once this installation gets completed, the next step would be activating this software using the license that we have received on an email. While it gets installed, okay, so it got installed. Let me launch it for the first time. So when you launch it, you will see a new splash screen and the new logo icon. Previously it was a different, and in a new edition you will see this is upgraded screen, and you need to click on finish. This will launch your Blue Prism tool, and you should be able to log in using user called admin and password called admin. And now when you first time log in, you need to reset the password. Reason being that password is a default, so I'll change it to something else. Let me send it to something which I can remember. Okay, so once you are able to change your password, now you need to register your license key. So you need to give the license file from the that you have received on your email address. So let's say, for example, let me save this license file on desktop. Okay, and now I'll go here, I'll browse the license file that we have downloaded from the portal. So let's select this license file. Okay, click on next. Okay, so now the license activation need to be done for your organization, because you have used the license that is generated for rpabotsworld.com. I need to generate a new activation code. So you need to simply do is, if you have a key, you can go directly here, but if you don't have key, create on generate new licenses key. Okay, copy code to clipboard. Now next, you need to open the Blue Prism portal. So you need to go here, you need to paste the code that you have copy pasted from there, submit the link, you need to select on this and then submit it. Now once this license is activated, you will get a code. So now you need to copy this again, go to your portal and paste it from the clipboard. Next, your license is now activated. So all done. So once you have activated your license, you'll be able to use this software for automating your tasks. So let's quickly see the license activation information. So if you go here into system, and you can see that your license has been activated, which is starting today and which will be for next 180 days, right? And you'll be able to create 5 number of processes, you'll be able to create 2 numbers of session, you'll be able to create 1 resources and all those. So that's all for today. We'll see how we can use this fresh install Blue Prism tool to automate our task.